the Booster Box game. Back in July of 2014, I released my very first Booster Box game video for M15. Remember corsets? Ask your parents. After that, I went on to my second Booster Box game for Cons of Tarkir, and well, it's been 10 years of the Booster Box game, but draft boosters are going away, and while play boosters are on the way, this is the final Booster Box game that we will ever do using draft boosters. How exactly does this game work? Well, I'm about to open up this booster box of Ravnica Remastered draft boosters, which I pre-ordered at my local game store for $180. I will try and get $180 in rares, mythics, foils, as well as any uncommons or other cards worth $2 or more. And if I can do so, I will sell those cards immediately and go right back down to my local game store and buy another box. I will keep doing this until I open a box whose contents are not worth what I paid for it. Will I open one box or 10? It's the Booster Box game. Now, special note, draft boosters are going away because of set boosters, which we largely started using for the Booster Box game with their introduction. That's part of the reason that draft boosters are going away. Everyone was buying and using set boosters, except for draft, which you couldn't do with them. And I am looking forward to play boosters coming because you can draft with them, and they've got extra rares and cool things like that. So we'll see how well play boosters do, both for draft and for cracking open. But this game is, unless Wizards of the Coast reverses its decision and eventually brings back draft boosters, the final draft booster box game ever. Now, in the old days, I would open one draft booster box per day, and I would actually see prices change Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday in some cases when we did 4 or even 5 boxes into Tuesday. But with set boosters, I started opening them up on the same day. There were some videos where I did wait till the next day, but I didn't feel as big of a priority for doing one box a day. For this video, I am absolutely doing one box a day. Today is Friday, January 12th. That is the day that Ravnica Remastered was released, and it's the day I went down to my store and picked up that box. I'm opening this box, and the prices you see are of January 12th, Friday. If we make it to another box, well then the prices will be of Saturday, and you may see the prices on some cards change because they do change on a daily basis, so keep that in mind. All right, I'm actually excited. We're getting back to our roots. We're going out with a bang. Ravnica Remastered. Let's go. But first, did you do a lot of traveling this winter? At first, I was really worried about traffic on the Omen paths, but it turns out basically nobody wants to revisit Mercadia. One thing I love about returning from a long trip is eating a fresh, home-cooked meal. It just hits right after all of that Omen path food. Unfortunately, that usually means I have to scramble down to the grocery store and get the right ingredients or order some overpriced, greasy takeout. Ugh, I really wish there was a third path of some kind. What? What's that? Hello? Oh, hello! It's HelloFresh. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit brand, delivering an incredible variety of chef-crafted recipes straight to your door, and at a price you'll love. No planning, no shopping, and no guesswork. Just open up the pre-portioned ingredients and start cooking. With over 45 options to choose from, including Calorie Smart and Protein Smart recipes, HelloFresh supports almost any diet or lifestyle. If you're like me and don't have a ton of time to make weeknight meals, try HelloFresh's quick and easy recipes, some of which can be prepared in as little as 15 minutes. So you can focus on the fun part and the delicious part. Yes, I know, I'm telling them now. If you want to save time, save money, and eat better, HelloFresh is here to help. Right now, they're even throwing in free breakfast. Check out the link below or use my promo code POGTCC1FREE to receive 1 free breakfast item per box while your subscription is active. Thank you, HelloFresh, for sponsoring this video. All right, I'll talk to you later. As always, I need to only count cards worth $2 or more due to the fact that there are shipping fees, seller fees. I really do sell these cards. And so for 10 years now, I have always looked only at cards worth $2 or more, and I will continue to do so now. I'm not changing it after 10 years. I'm more consistent than Wizards of the Coast. All right, here we go. All right, we got there. Going on to box number 2. Now, I have noticed on Saturday, January 13th, which is where we will now be pulling prices from, that box prices online have dropped. Boxes are going for less than $180. And if you watched my Is It Worth It to Buy video, you'll know that I said that under $180 is where this does start to get to be worth it, that I really was not a fan of paying above that. Certainly not $200, $220, but I can't use that less than $180 pricing because my local game stores are charging $180 and up, but I've got one that's selling them for $180, and that is where I'm going. I have sold all of the cards from box 1, and now I am going down and picking up box 2, but I need to get $180 in order to make it to box 3. Will I get there? Let's find out. But before I do, would you like a signed Ravnica signet from one of the guilds by me? I actually have tons of signets from tons of sets that they've been released in, including the original Ravnica signets. And if you sign up at the signed card level, I'll send you a random signet. Maybe from Ravnica Remastered, maybe from the original Ravnica, maybe in foil, and maybe just arcane. So many signets, but hey, they go in commander decks, don't they? And if you would like one at random signed by me, that is my thank you gift for January and February. Patreon really is what keeps this channel going and growing strong. It's how we're able to buy our equipment, pay our staff, keep the lights on. You can just go over to www.patreon.com/Tolarian Community College, and you can support at any level. Even a couple of bucks really does mean something and really does help out. But if you're able to support at the signed card level, I thank you so much, and I will thank you by sending you that gift of a signed signet by me. If you're feeling a little more generous, you can even get your name in the credits of every episode for that month. So head on over to Patreon, you can show your support and maybe walk away with a signed signet. And now let's move on to box number 2. didn't quite get there, though it wasn't quite that bad of a box. But remember, the booster box game is not something you should play. Booster packs are for draft, especially draft boosters and even the upcoming play boosters that we will play the booster box game with. Booster box game doesn't prove anything about the value of a set. It's just something we do for fun, and I hope you had fun watching me open up these packs. I genuinely love Ravnica Remastered as a set. What I don't love is the price. If you have a local game store that is offering drafts of Ravnica Remastered at a cool, fair price, I strongly recommend that you go check it out. You can even draft Ravnica Remastered on Magic Online. If you would like some tips on how to draft Ravnica Remastered, we have our draft guide here that you can watch, and I'll tell you everything you need to know to draft and enjoy playing this cool set. And remember, for the months of January and February, if you sign up to support Tolarian Community College at the signed card level over on Patreon, it'll be a random signet signed by me from just about any set, including Ravnica Remastered, but I've got some foil ones, I've got some arcane signets, I've got signets from the original Ravnica. They're just piling up. I want to sign them and send them out as thank you gifts for those who sign up at the signed card level for January and February over on Patreon. All you got to do is go to www.patreon.com/Tolarian Community College, and you can support any amount helps. It really does. You can get your name in the credits. You can give just a couple of bucks, but if you do choose the signed card level, I'll be so thankful that I'm going to send you this thank you gift of a signed signet. Honestly, Patreon really is the thing that keeps this channel going, and they had this, I don't know if you heard about it, but they had this terrible thing where they purged like 10% of everybody's supporters without telling them. Like, there are people who think they're supporting me on Patreon right now that aren't, thanks to Patreon. Thank you very much. So yeah, we took a pretty big hit thanks to Patreon. Would really love it if you do love Tolarian Community College, if you do want to keep this channel going and growing strong, that you head on over there, and if you are able to, if it is something that you are comfortable doing, it really does help out a lot, and I thank you. And oh, what's that? Hello? It's HelloFresh. You know, HelloFresh supports almost any diet or lifestyle. If you're like me and don't have a ton of time to make weeknight meals, just try HelloFresh's quick and easy recipes, some of which can be prepared in as little as 15 minutes. HelloFresh meal kits take the hassle out of cooking so you can focus on the delicious part. So if you want to save time, save money, and eat better, HelloFresh is here to help. Right now, they're even throwing in free breakfast. Check out the link below and use my code POGTCC1FREE to receive one free breakfast item per box while your subscription is active. Thanks again. Oh, thank you, HelloFresh, for sponsoring this video. Oh, they said you're welcome, Professor. And thank you.
Next time on Shuffle Up and Play.
It's Plane Chase with Planeswalkers.
I'm Chandra Nalar, otherwise known as Tappy Toe Claus.
I'm Teferi, and I'll be playing Sidar Jabari of Zalfir.
I am not Tybalt, but I am playing Tybalt.
I'm Nissa, also known as Ashlyn. Today I am playing Nissa, who shakes the world. Yeah.
Like, oh my god, Elf Ball? All right.
Yeah, elves, and a crater hoof, and elves.
I'm gonna cast Baby Me.
Why isn't that your commander?
Because I wanted to play the pretty one. I got a girl to impress over here, buddy.
All right.
Well, I'm not attacking you. Relax.
Why? Who are you attacking? Why don't you give...
Attacking Chandra.
Okay.
Relax.
No.
Glimmer Void Basin.
So when you play a targeted spell, then it hits every legal target. So Beast Within, if she played it, would hit every permanent on the board.
Yes, everybody.
Including, does it hit lands?